Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be ranking every episode of season 1 of Helluvaboss, and I'm going to be using it with this tier list. So how this tier list works is, of course, top is the best, bottom is the worst. So woo 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 woo, of course, is the best one. I'ma watch it again, meaning that I watch it right after I saw it. And it's watchable, I guess. Is means it's mid. And then is just my entire reaction to that whole episode. And what the fuck is this? Is basically the worst one it can get. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I know the pilot isn't canon, but it's still hell of a boss. Anyway, it could have been better, but it's got nostalgic stuff to do it. And people say they miss the old Stolas voice and but I feel like it matches the character a lot more because originally I think he was supposed to be a villain. I don't know, his voices seem more villain-like to me. Anyway, I'm gonna watch it again here. Well, at first I thought it was weird and bugged me that Moxie doesn't want to kill someone even though it's his job. But the episode X's and O's came out and I realized that it was actually the foreshadowing, but but that part doesn't really bug me anymore. But what part bugs me the most is Millie getting knocked out so easily. Like she killed a giant sea monster with her bare hands, and she gets knocked out by a hillbilly with a bottle. Anyway, it belongs at it's watchable. Guess tier.
Lululand? Lululand?
Okay. I love You Will Be Okay. That song slaps. And RoboFizz is just the best. Millie and Moxie are not that convenient, but the jokes make it up for the filler. It makes up for it so much that you forget it's filler. I mostly like this episode because of FNAF. But then the scene in the end with Stolas and Octavia, which wasn't the best transition, but it was an amazing scene. Woo tier is where it belongs. Oh my god, I love this episode. Like, the introduction to Veronica Mayday is the best, and it's hilarious. The funny, really funny as well. I think Drunk Moxie is one of my favorite characters, specifically Drunk Moxie. And Vacay to Bone Town, it is a banger. I listen to it on loop until I get sick of it, which I'll never get sick of it. I want the extended version, Viv. Anyway, the conflict between Blitzo and Luna is great with a solid script, and I like that Vortex was just chill about it, so whoop tier faux show. Some parts, it's funny, I guess. Wally Wackford is the bomb. The fight scene at the end is cool, I guess. I do not care for the story. I obviously won't watch it again. I'm gonna skip it on my next rewatch. Tear, for sure.
The Harvest Moon Festival? G-fucking-hard!
This episode is great. This is the shit, man. The conflict between Moxie and Millie's parents doesn't feel quite that natural. But the hilarity of it makes up for it. Is hilarity a word? Now let's talk about Striker. I love him. He's striking, dashing, and sexy. He makes an actually threatening villain. I don't like that the episode doesn't talk about Millie. Wasn't about Millie, at all. Blitz is an ultra badass in this episode. And also, oh my goodness, Sally Mae. Sally Mae, I love Sally Mae. This belongs in I'ma watch it again tier. Oh, this episode was great. It was so good in so many ways. The humor is solid, the action is fluid, the score, the conflict between Moxie and Blitz's relationship, and with the opera, and with the visuals, with Blitz's hallucinations. Hell, the visuals in general are amazing. Though I wish there could have been more time and more chemistry with Luna and Millie. Even though the action is fluid, sometimes I have no idea what's going on. But the scene where we get to see how powerful Stolas can get when he's being protective, wow. Let's talk about Blitz's hallucination. It's like we went inside his mind. Minus the horny, of course. You get to see 3 people that was most likely a big part of his past. Like he feels bad about what he did to Veronica. He obviously has beef with Fizzaroli. And damn, you can tell that Stryker got to him. And the fact that he sees Stolas on a little pedestal says a lot about how he feels about the relationship. You can tell he feels less valuable than Stolas, as Stolas sees them as equals. It's so sad. Woo 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 tier is where it should be. Oh my god. This episode was so heartbreaking. Stolas getting ridiculed for dating an imp and not standing up for their relationship, and Blitz feels like he's been abandoned by Stolas. And it's this whole scene, but we will get back to that in a bit, okay? Okay, first, the score. Oh my god. The visuals, the lighting, the backgrounds, the performance. It's just spectacular. It is great, and especially Veronica's performance. She did insult him, yeah, but it wasn't only insults like her last interaction. She calls him out saying, "Hey, what you did hurt." And it shows. And the conflict between Blitz and Stolas just feels natural. Like the fear of not being loved but pushing away the ones that love you feels too realistic for Blitz. It's scary. And Stolas was lonely. Then Blitz finally called him. for the first time, of course he's going to be excited. And Blitz only called Stola so he can spy on Moxie and Millie because he wants what they have. Even though he could just pull his head out of his ass and look right in front of him and see that someone loves him. But he's afraid of getting hurt. And the end where he saw his childhood photos, started crying, was so sad, and I want to give him a hug so badly it's heartbreaking. Woo, tears where it belongs. Whoa, that took forever. Hope you liked this video. And, if you liked it, you could give it a like, and I'll see you next time when I feel like making a new video. Ciao!